And, you know, in some organizations, facilities and maintenance has a lead role. In other organizations, maybe facilities and maintenance might even be a blockage. You know, sometimes you've got these green committees, maybe they come to you and you think, oh man, they've got some crazy ideas. Or this is going to be a headache, the stuff they're going to come up with. So I think it's very, very important to find things that benefit the organization, where you can get the green team to help you to do your job, rather than potentially a conflict between those green guys and what you can do and what you want to do. Make use of the green champions, rather than, you know, let them just come up with some funny ideas. And try and get the employees motivated. If we look at things like energy efficiency, some of the savings can come from zero cost behavioral change. Just by people being more aware about the fact that the equipment they are using, the electricity they are consuming on a day-to-day level by office equipment, by lights, and other things, can make a big difference in your organization, can help you actually to reduce the energy consumption. You know, the other day I have this nice little tool that measures your actual watt consumption. I was giving a green talk in Penang, and a very famous computer company was sponsoring the talk at the, I think it was USM or UPM? Yeah, I give so many talks at so many universities, I can't remember all of their names. But it was there, and we were in the holding room, and the sponsor was there, and I said, oh, is your computer eco-friendly, eco-efficient? Oh, yeah, I'm sure. I said, okay, let me check. I pulled out my electricity consumption monitoring plug, put it in the wall, put his computer in there, oh, 60 watt consumption. So I got mine out, very small sub-notebook, plugged it in, 15 watt consumption. Wow, the guy was shocked. His computer was consuming 4 times more electricity than mine. And I said, whoa, well, you guys obviously have some scope for improvement. I didn't want to be too tough with my comment. And I got an email 2 days later from the same guy, hey, can you give a green talk at our factory to get my employees, you know, switched on? Even though I think in their case, the design of the computer is being done in the US, not here in Malaysia, so they don't really have direct control over the energy efficiency of the equipment, the piece of computer that they're selling. But did you know, for example, that an average desktop computer will consume about 100 watts or more, versus a small sub-notebook, 15, the one that I was using, or a normal notebook, maybe 30 to 40. Or what I always, the other day I was, had one of my neighbors asked me to teach her son a little bit about how they could save electricity, because their electricity bill at home was over 400 ringgit. It was just for 3 people. It's quite a lot. Because she said, my son always keeps the aircon on. So I came in there with my device, I plug in the fan was 20 watt consumption. If you increase the speed, it goes up to 30. But then a 1 horsepower aircon is 700 plus. So just the awareness within your organization, with people, and you can do the same with your employees. You can even do green training sessions, and energy is the easiest thing to start, because that's where you can have a monitoring, and that's where you can save money. So that's usually a good place to start for a green initiative. But what I suggest what we do now is, we basically have a little chit-chat. What we can easily do is, each row, like the first row, you can just turn around, and then 5 minutes you can share with these gentlemen here, what are you doing already to make your building more green by creating green maintenance, green management, and involving employees. And then later on I will collect some of your examples. you could have one person to be the spokesperson that will then present one or two of your examples that came from the group that you thought were very good about green maintenance or employee involvement in making the building more green.